I done tussle with a whale. I done handcuff lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What's happening, my dear Sunnah Strengthians? Hope you guys had a good week. Week 7 is my 7th vlog. Thank you for joining Jack's Journey of a Runner. So today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a range of exercise that will help you for your run, inshallah. So I hope you guys enjoy it. First up is the squat calf raise. This is a very simple exercise, brothers. Just need to get down into your butt. What I normally do, I try to sit down on a platform, try to get low as possible. 90 degrees is good enough, inshallah. And as you're coming up, use your toes, making sure that you use your calf muscle. Next up is the lunge. Stand with your torso upright, holding the dumbbells in your hands by your sides. This will be up your standing position. The next movement you need to do is step forward, either your right leg or your left leg. Then you lunge forward, and as you're coming back, make sure you come back with your heels, that leg that you brought forward, and come back to the starting position. And always making sure your chin is up, back is neutral, and you're doing your best. This exercise is very good for the brothers that have shin problems. If you want to strengthen your shin, this exercise is perfect. What you do is just come on your heels, put your toes up, arms up, and walk around, and roughly about 15 seconds to 30 seconds, and you'll be feeling your muscle pulling in your shin. The next exercise is called the leg curl. It's a very simple exercise. You just sit down on the machine, making sure your calf muscle is above the pad, and make sure your knees are straight. Bring it down, make sure that you squeeze for like a second and you bring it back up. You control the weight at all times. Now what you want to do is superset this with the next exercise, is the leg extension. Similar exercise, but what you're doing is the opposite movement you're doing. So you're using your quads, you're bringing it up, and you hold it for a second and you bring it back down, controlling the weight again. Now we're going to focus on our core. We're going to do some sit-ups. So you do about 15 sit-ups. Then we perform the plank. A plank exercise is very simple. You look down towards your toe, making sure you have a neutral spine. And sometimes you can keep your legs together, but I like to keep my legs together, looking at my toes. And for the plank, you hold that position for 30 seconds. If you're brave enough, go for a minute. Do that. You superset that with the sit-ups, making sure you guys have 30-second rest, and do 3 sets of that as well. With all the exercise, do 3 sets. This exercise for only for bad boys. If you guys can do this, boy, you got some strong core. It's very hard exercise. Basically what you do is that you don't drop your lower back onto the bench. It was always upright. You bring it up and you go down as much as you can, making sure that your lower back is not touching the bench or the ground, and bring it down much as you can, then bring it back up and control your legs. And if you can do it, I salute you, because that's a Rocky exercise. If you guys seen Rocky, you know what I'm talking about. Next up is the knee rise. It's very good for the core, making sure that you elevate your knees above your hips. Then afterwards, you've done 15 of that, you go straight after your leg raise. And leg raise similar, but you lifting whole of your leg above your hips, and do that. Make sure you control your legs, and 3 sets of that and 30-second rest. Next up is the lateral raise. This exercise focuses on your shoulder. You bring the weight up just above your shoulder and you bring it back down to the side, and you continue doing that about 15 times. Then you superset that with a shoulder press. Shoulder press is very simple, 90 degrees. Keep it above your keep it level with your shoulder and then just press it. The next exercise is very good for the biceps, and it's good for running. As I said last week, you need to have good biceps to keep a good form as you're swinging your arm back and forward. And you can see that I'm imitating the movements. You do that 15 times and you switch it up like you're doing hammer curls. Basically you bring your fist forward and you're moving your hand back and forward as you are running. Do that for 15 times. Superset that, do it 3 times, 30 to 45 seconds rest. We're going to finish off with a bicep curl. Bicep curl is very easy. The technique is just to keep your arms tucked in. As you're coming up, squeeze. When you're bringing it down, make sure you control it. Do 15 repetition of that and 3 sets of that. And this is not a superset, so you can just do that by itself. If you guys enjoyed the video, inshallah it was beneficial to you, and make sure you guys implement that. Now with the superset, it might be confusing, probably haven't heard of that before. So you do the 2 exercises together, you don't have any rest, and when you finish both of them, then you have your rest. It's up to 30 to 45 seconds. Then you perform it again and you do 3 sets and 15 repetitions of that, inshallah. So I'll see you guys soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'll see you guys next week.